toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Tar Heels will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Clemson's offense will go to work first. These guys have a pass-catch combination as good as any in the country. David, they always seem to be in sync.
Yeah, if that guy out wide is covered, he's open. And if you got a great quarterback like this, too, it just all works hand in hand. He's looking for him. He's going to force-feed him. He's got that kind of arm talent. So a duo that is really hard to stop.
Yeah, and I think what's special about these two is obviously the quarterback has great arm strength, and this receiver can run routes and catch the ball, but their chemistry is just remarkable. It always seems like when there's a big play to be had, the QB is looking for his go-to guy on the outside, and nobody can stop them. These guys have put in the work together all offseason, and it's showing up on game day.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Lopez wants to fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Breaks into the open. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. To throw, it's Klubnik. Plucks it out of the air. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Steps away. He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. On his way from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The Tigers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. It's on target and complete. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Racing to the right. Touchdown, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Handoff from the gun. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. From the red zone, it's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run play action. He's got it on the run. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Lopez to pass. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover 1 and says, I'm attacking downfield.
I like that. You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. See the safety. Now I know the outside third of the field is mine. It's a one-on-one matchup with the corner. I like my guy. He likes him for a reason because he just made a big play for him.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Unloads quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Interception! You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Lopez wants to fire. Gets open down the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Field goal is good. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clemson is quick to the line. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
Charging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Ship. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Lopez to pass. Here comes the heat. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez wants to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Another incompletion on third down. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Finds a little space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Brown. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
On the ground, it's Gauze. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DB.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Under fire. Kept it, and he's past the marker.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Extending the play. At midfield, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clemson jumps to the line.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Oh, they're after him. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They go to the ground, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez to pass. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Lopez wants to fire. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Ship. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. From the gun, running back gets to get it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And this one splits the uprights. That gives him a 16-10 lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Randall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Lopez to pass. Scrambling away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got his man. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Escapes trouble. Finds some fresh air. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Good, right down the boulevard. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Lopez wants to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's shipped. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Now improvising.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd, I can't slide her.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last drive ended with a pick, vitally important to take care of the football this time. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Lopez to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's third and goal, and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete, as they were trying to strike for 6. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. This one's complete. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Quick completion on the out route. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's second and long. Give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Dances away. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. Did the work himself. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Run in the red zone, it's Haynes. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Tar Heels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Lopez wants to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, though.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll send the back in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Lopez to pass. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. He's in open space downfield. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Gonna run it. It's Randall. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Here's a heat. It's complete. Touchdown, Clemson. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He's got it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. from the gun, the ground game. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On the run, it's Randall. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Gets away. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up by 28 over Mississippi State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking for a crease. It's Haynes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Klubnik. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Lopez to pass. Snagged out of the air.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Motion from the back. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Gauze. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To give as they work on that clock. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes a handoff. It's Haynes. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. There he goes! Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big 3rd down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Inside the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quick handoff. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the counter. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 28 over Mississippi State. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Lopez wants to fire. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Gets away. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.